Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today I'm going to invite Miss Tina from Vietnam and we will discuss about how to set yourself free. Miss Tina, are you watching me? Please comment into comment box so I can invite you. Kindly accept the notification so we can connect with each other.
Hi, can you see me now?
Yes.
Hi.
Please turn your camera vertical.
Turn my phone this way.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Yes, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? So
Alhamdulillah, I am
we
also
can
good,
do
fine.
we
Sorry?
can turn the sideway. One second. One second. Technical problem.
Yeah, there is
What time is it?
technical issue, that's why. Sometimes
That's
the
all right.
internet connection, there is some issues, that's why. Well, anyway, no
It's all
issue, we
right.
will continue. How are you?
It's all right. I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine, thanks. So please, ma'am, introduce yourself with our viewers. Where you born, where you brought up, nowadays, what are you doing, what's your activities in your personal life and professional life?
Can you see me clearly? The lighting is good. Oh no, I think
Yeah,
the
yeah,
light
sure.
the
Sure,
lighting might. Huh?
we are seeing you
The lighting
clearly.
is really dark here. I think it's very, but it's never mind. It doesn't matter.
Your face is clear. Your face is
Huh?
clear.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Thank you for inviting me for the interview. You see the beauty of the connection today, the positive way of connecting to people around the world. I came from a background, I never liked media. I did not like media at all. I never used Facebook until like 5 years ago. But then, because of what I practice, what I study, and what my mission is, I started to really love Facebook. Um, Even though using the Facebook is interrupting a lot of my peace and studying, stay calm at the Homang Buddhas, but I still love to come in here and there and share my experience with people, how I learn as the Homang Buddhas, how I learn from Buddha. So I think it's very awesome. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Now, the time now is very hard because my friend in Toronto, they are sleeping now. No one is watching. And also the Vietnamese friends, they don't join because they don't understand my English, So that is the challenge. But later on, we can share this again for people who can speak English, which is like Canada and other people from the other side. I am the Homang Buddhist. I am the very good student of Buddha, and I am a life coach. I am a spiritual healing coach. People call me master,
Right.
but I don't want to call myself as a master yet, but I can coach, with my experience, with over 25 years of my studying Buddhism and practicing every single day. I'm confident to coach people to where they want. I've been coaching thousands of people all over the world. My work is very intimate, very like one-on-one coaching. I help a lot of people, but I never use the media platform because it's like very sensitive issue, right? So we never promote it, but by word of mouth, I help thousand and thousand cases through how to transform the suffering into the happiness, so it's called the art of living. So I am the CEO and the founder of Tina 3T Corporation, that the mix between movie industry. I came from background as an actor, as the model. I write and I direct my projects. So I wear a lot of hats in life. I am the hairstylist. I am the personal training specialist. I'm a yoga teacher. I do a lot of things in life. So people like often say, if you know one thing, you live. You know too many things, you don't survive, which is not true. In my case,
Sure.
um, all of my time see the world in a very bigger way, and it helped me to really free myself to a lot of situation, so to me, like, the more you study, the better for you, right? And the better you can help others. But at the end of the day, you're using all of that knowledge to really engage and make it into one, line. So we pick up here and there, and then we make it into one concrete formula that we can live, and we can enjoy our life, and we can help others. So that's who I am.
Such an amazing work you are doing. Very
Thank you.
fantastic. And we would like to know about how to set yourself free.
Okay. My reason of picking this contents, because as a Homang Buddhist, through the Buddhism living philosophy, right? It's very deep and it's very urgent nowadays that we all need to understand how to set yourself free, right? Or how to live your life freely. Like, it's very broad when we say the word of free, right? But in the contents that I'm sharing, I'm all about spiritual. I'm a spiritual folks. Okay. I live my life through spiritual guiding, to Buddhism teaching, to Buddha teaching. He is my teacher, and my teacher on earth, that he's still alive. He is the Taiwan Grandmaster Monk Buddhist. He's been teaching Buddhism for over 60 years of his life. He has millions of students around the world. I'm one of his A+ students. Why am I saying that? I'm not here to brag, but I gotta share what is real, because why am I used to live a very glamour life. I used to run the law firm for my ex-husband, criminal lawyer. I used to be a very well-known and well treated, the glamour life, the model and the actor, right? But then
Right.
I have so much money. I always drove brand new cars. I always drove, two-door Series Sport. I always cut and chase people. I live in a very high lane, very fascinating life with glamour. When I go to shopping in Toronto, when you shop at the high-end brand name boutiques, the manager of Chanel, whenever they saw me come there with my ex-husband, at that time he's my husband, they would took us upstairs into the VIP, and then by the way, she's India, very smart girl, young, but she know how to run her thing. She would open the champagne and sat there with me, have a chat, girls chat, and she would call like 5, 6 sales person. She brought all the stuff that she think that I like, because she know my taste, right? So my husband at that time, he's like me too. He just stand there. He call the rule of shopping the Russia. If you know something, you like something, you gotta buy it right away. So because of him spoil me, and because of my fascinating life, I've always getting to that. And I spend so much money, but every time I say, like, what am I doing? I feel so overwhelming with material, right? And I didn't like that. I only like that at that moment when I drank some champagne. I'm in the hype, and she's smart. She know how she got me. So then after I said, like, I wasted so much money. Why do I do this? Why do I want this life? I started to question myself. I started to hate it. I don't feel good about that. So that's where my background. But after all, I look at people around me, they are suffering. People get into the crime because they need to be survived. People got into the crime because they don't know anything better. So many reasons why people did crime, right? And so many other people are so suffering. I had a chance to really learn behind the scene of the law. I knew like how cops and undercover. I knew how corrupted the system is. I know the scene. So I said, it's not as much as I wanted to help people, but I don't want to stay in this energy. So I tried really hard to get out of that life. But at that time, my son, he was motor racer, so I need to stay to make money to support him. So when he made himself to the Spain to get sponsored by Red Bull, he said, "No, you gotta stop this because I can't live this life in order to support you. I need to get out." So I always knew that I can do something much bigger. I knew that in me. I knew that I have the ability of doing it. So I was so brave to really walk away from material, from my marriage, from everything, to get to where I am today. So now I am a Hmong Buddhist. I live my life very humble, very simple, very little of financial. I don't need much to live anyway. I don't need much to live. I don't do nails anymore. I don't wear makeup. I don't do anything for personal thing. I don't need it. It's all the outside. What I do now is to focus in to study Buddhism, to follow my grandmaster teaching, to sincerely living my vow. So to me, it's so deep meaning of living. And for me to really step back and see, I see the world need to change. We need to change. We need to change from ourselves first, right? In order to know, because it's very dangerous nowadays that we're living in this kind of environment. You agree, right?
Yes, sure.
So everyone are looking for the solution, how to set themselves free, right? So that is a big subject.
Right.
But to sit here and talk about just one word of free, it's gonna take me years to explain, right? Because people have a different mentality living philosophy. Some people want to set themselves free from material, from anger, from self-esteem, from relationship, from so many things, whatever you name it, right? So in your case, you know your friend better. You know people who watching. If the group of your friends, you can ask me one subject about free, then I can share with you. So that way it can benefit others people listening to us.
Yeah, I want to know about in usually in our daily routine life, people are so much frustrated and like they are not feeling good in their life. So how to be get free?
Okay. Um, I understand what you're saying. But let's break it down. You know, the one good thing news now, we are shipping like 20 years ago when it was into that lane, you know, we was all about material, was all about physical, was all about the outside world. We're reaching there. But nowadays, I see the world is shipping gears into like more into inner, inside. Because after all, we all learn the lesson. We all understand and see the true color of whatever we're reaching out there is not true happiness. So now we all have to say like, how can I live my life really? How can I be happy, right? So we all shift into the same mode. But the key is, what is the solution? How can I get there, right? So the beautiful thing is, Buddhism is not religion. Buddhism is the teaching, the teacher who went through overcome of his own awakening. He write about all the physical needs and much deeper than that. So now he teaching us, right? So we all have that Buddhism energy in us. The Buddha in us. The Buddha means someone who has the power to overcome of all the temptation. The person who lives the compassion energy, that we all have that compassion energy. But in order to get to wake up that energy in us, we need to understand how to get there. You know, because right now we are living into the physical stage, right? So
Right.
we've been told by the mankind, the society, the neighbor next to us, our friends, our family. Long as you don't make money, they say, "Oh my God, you are so poor," right? That's the philosophy. Oh, if you have a meeting, if you don't drive the beautiful car, right away they say like you are not success. You know, or if they see, you know, your hair is not well dressed, or a woman is not in a high heel, or not into the brand name clothes, or not driving the brand new car, right away they judge you. And that is the problem now, why we are where we are, you see? So in order to change that, no one can change but the self one, like me, in my case. I had lived that life. I had a taste of it. I see the true color of it. I'm not coming out of nowhere and tell people from my school book. I lived it. I lived that experience. So I can sit here and proudly tell people my experience, right? So in order to be free, you need to, number one, you need to be brave. The number one key. You need to be brave. You need to trust in yourself. That's why my company called 3T, right? 3T
Right.
means choose yourself, trust in yourself, keep training your inner universe that will cause the ripple effect. So you're training your inner self, not just for you. You do that to help the world. So right away, your intention is connecting with the high power, with Buddha, with God, with whoever you believe. But to me, I call universe, right? So then people don't trust because religion. So it doesn't matter religion or not religions, but we need to follow the high power. We need to follow the mans who already proved themselves. So that's who we should follow, right? Because we're living in the world, it's too many things happening. Everybody's saying the own thing according to their own knowledge, according to their own situation. So they created something and they make self-belief. And then the problem is they get success. Some are successful because it's the karma. You see, it's the karma that they build from lives before that. I don't know if you guys believe in reincarnation, but in Buddhism, we believe in reincarnation. So
What
therefore,
is what is
huh?
that?
Reincarnation, it mean
Yeah.
it mean there's so many lives. We coming back here on this earth to do what we need to do according to our past karma. Whether your vow or whether your bad karma, you have to come back to pay, you need to come back here to learn, or your vow to be here and to help and to serve. So it's a different mission here for people, right? But this body is only okay, right? So in Buddhism, we believe, not just believe, but we live. And we've been told by Buddha, the man who's already awake. And also we have millions of true story proving that it's a reincarnation. I'm one of that person. I live this reincarnation life. I live in this spiritual world through Buddhism teaching philosophy for over 25 years. So I'm not just a person who hear people talk and share. I live that. That's why my knowledge is coming from my experience. So I can share in very deep level, right? So that's what means reincarnation. After we finish this life, we still our energy. We are the energy, right? So our soul still go back to other world or to wherever we belong to or we need to be, according to our karma, whether good karma or bad karma, right? So
One more question I have.
okay,
The question is, what is the source of energy of soul?
say it again. I can't hear you well.
What is the source of energy of soul?
Oh, what the source of energy?
Yes.
Okay,
Source of
energy,
soul.
huh?
What is the source of energy of soul? Soul.
Do you mean what type of energy on Earth? That's what you mean by that? Okay.
Yeah,
Because before I answer, I need to be clear. So just know that when we call soul, right? Something we can't see, just like energy we can't see, but it's there, but it's proving, right? So we are energy. Now, the energy have a different group. The good energy, the bad energy, the positive energy, the negative energies that we produce becoming our action. So it turned into the karma. Karma is the chains of repeatingly what we do that called karma. But the karma is coming from our thought, right? So that our thought producing the intention, and our intention make it into a karma. That's what it means. So when we're talking about energy, we need to be clear what type of energy, right? It's called the law of attraction, right? So whatever you produce, whatever you acted out, or whatever you think, it will connect to that called your energy, right? It will connect to that group of energy. Do you understand?
yeah.
So again, it's the karma, positive and negative. But in something is bigger than positive and negative, right? At the Buddhism teaching, we call that the universe compassion energy. It's very deep. It's gonna take like so long to into detail, but I just want to be physical faith, right? But we have a three phase of our body. Even we have a three bodies, you know. So when we can tap into the second body and the third body that we're talking about compassion energy, which is our true power. I don't like when people are using power, it's not clear. We need to call, because sometimes people are using the power to do negative thing, right? So that's still the meaning, the power. So in our Buddhism teaching philosophy, we're using compassion power, which is our third body, right? Which is we all have. That call we all have that energy, compassion energy. We should need to know how to gain it back, how to wake it up. It's like we can't have that from the outside. It's from inside, from your inner side. But in order to get it back, to waking it up, you need to know how to get there. You need to peel, layer and layer. It's very deep studying. It's very deep proving facts. So that answer the energy.
Okay, ma'am. So my questions are clear, and now I have to say I am very thankful to you that you gave me time and you gave me interview. Inshallah, we will discuss another topic in next session. It's
Yeah.
very honor for me that you gave me time. I'm very thankful to you. So for now, take care of yourself. We will meet inshallah for next session
Thank you for inviting
very
me
soon.
on, and it's a pleasure for me. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Pleasure for me
Bye.
to be able to share with you and sharing with
Sorry?
everybody. I said it's a pleasure for me and an honor for me to connect with you and your friends and people, and it's my pleasure to share my learning experience as the Buddha student. So yeah, we can get into more topic later on, or if any question, I'm more gladly to share with you guys.
Inshallah, very soon we will discuss about another topic. We will manage a schedule. We will choose the topic and we will do next time
You
another session.
you guys can choose
All
the
right.
topic. You guys can choose a topic. I can come on and share with you. You can have any kind of question.
Yeah,
So,
sure, sure.
in concluding today for the interview, you understand the meaning of freedom? Did you understand? Did you get that clear, or is there still any question about the freedom?
Freedom.
Yeah,
About
because
freedom.
we talk about the freedom, right?
Yeah, I know about freedom.
Yeah, yeah.
So we
No,
will
but
manage
then
another
we
session
conclude
for this
into
topic.
to live a free. What is
Okay,
that?
ma'am.
Yes, I think the internet is
I
not
said
good.
we will manage. Yeah, there is some internet issue also, and
Yeah,
we will manage another session for the topic of
yeah,
freedom.
yes,
So for
awesome.
now, I have to leave, and I have to say
Yeah,
you, I am very thankful to you. It's a great honor for me. You gave me your precious time. Take care of
thank
yourself. Bye bye. See you.
thank you, Azirafa. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye.